Arman Tsarukyan proved at UFC Fight Night that he was on a whole nother level than Dan Hooker. I thought he was the faster fighter, the faster striker. He had the faster hands. He was the more dominant grappler. I mean, he had two guillotines that he escaped rather easily. And I think Arman Tsarukyan showed that he is the best lightweight contender in the world. He ended Dan Hooker's three-fight win streak. Arman Tsarukyan has looked phenomenal in his last two fights against Charles Oliveira and Dan Hooker. I mean, he won a number one contenders fight in April of 2024 at UFC 300 against Charles Oliveira. He was supposed to fight for the title in January. He pulls out of the fight. You know, Arman Tsarukyan hasn't fought for the title in so long because of Arman Tsarukyan's own doing, of, you know, the injuries, pulling out of the fight the day of the fight, not doing the anti-bullying campaign that he was supposed to do after being suspended following an altercation with a fan at UFC 300. And I think, Arman Tsarukyan, he's worthy of a title shot against Ilia Topuria. I think that's an excellent matchup. It's just he's been in his own way, and that's why Paddy Pimblett has been in this conversation for so long. But the only fight for the lightweight division, for the lightweight title, is Ilia Topuria and Arman Tsarukyan. That's a fascinating stylistic matchup. I do favor Ilia Topuria because I think he's, just a phenomenal striker and just has a different level of power. But, I mean, that's going to be another phenomenal matchup between those two. And as much as I would love to see Paddy versus Ilia, and I think that's a really fun fight, I think that fight sells itself. And, the history and the rivalry and the bad blood is already there. That fight can wait. That fight can wait. And maybe it never happens because maybe Paddy's not good enough. But Paddy, his only real wins among ranked lightweights are King Green and Michael Chandler. So Paddy Pimblett needs another win. He needs a third win, at least, against a ranked opponent before he gets a title shot. And, maybe Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, maybe if Justin Gaethje actually wants to fight and, the retirement threat isn't real, that's an excellent fight for them to make. But I think Paddy Pimblett is really, really worthy of getting a fight against a top 5 fighter, but he's just not there for the title shot yet. And it's always been Arman versus Ilia. That's always been the fight that they should have made. But, Arman got in his own way. But what do you think? Do you think Arman Tsarukyan's performance tonight against Dan Hooker is worthy of him getting a title shot? I think so, but I want to hear from you in the comments below.